imposter syndrome is a lie. It doesn't mean that your feelings of, wow, it's strange, I'm the only woman in the room, are not valid. But the term imposter syndrome is a lie. So the imposter syndrome, the word came out in the 1970s. And for those of you who are history nerds, you remember the 1970s was like a killer year for women, right? Roe v. Wade was decided, Title IX was decided. We had the largest amount of inflood of women going into the workforce in the 1970s. And so women were just killing it. Killing it. And right when that happened, this term, imposter syndrome, came out. Now, if you look back at history at moments of incredible progress of women, you'll often see these terms, often disguised in medical language, that come out to basically discourage women from making change. This also happened in the 1900s when the bicycle came out. When the bicycle first came out, it had this big wheel in the front and this little wheel in the back. And the people who loved the bicycle and used the bicycle were women. Because remember, at that time, the suffrage movement was happening. Instead of waiting for a guy to show up on a horseback and drive them to their meeting, they could just hop on the bicycle and go by themselves. They could get rid of those big skirts and wear pants instead. And in every town, you would see a flyer, and it was a flyer of a woman, and her face was red, and her nose was swollen, and she looked like a hot mess. And that's because, remember, when you were on a bike, because of the way it was designed, you would topple over. And so bike face, the term bike face, was used to dissuade women from riding a bicycle because the bicycle was leading to too much damn progress. It was the same thing with imposter syndrome. And oftentimes people think when they have imposter syndrome, it's just natural, right? Because it sounds a little medical. These are tools and tactics and strategies used by folks in power to dissuade women from making progress, from fulfilling their dreams, from crushing it. Because let's be real, oftentimes women, quite frankly, are a threat to other people's power and potential. And so you got to remember that when you start feeling like you're not good enough, that you're not smart enough, that they know more than you, because they don't, because no one ever gave you anything. You did not cheat to get into this room. There is no meritocracy in this country, let's be honest. While they are busy dismantling opportunities for women, you should not be busy in telling yourself that you are not good enough.